happened to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real.
Hey guys, it is me, the Atari Nerd, and welcome to a brand new gameplay. Let's play, basically Let's Play series. And today, this series we're going to be playing possibly one of my all-time favorite horror video games. That is, of course, Silent Hill 2. Now, you're probably wondering why I didn't start with the first one. It's just because I really wanted to kind of just really start playing this game on this channel. Because this game really means a lot. It has a lot with me, It just means a lot to me. It's an incredibly well-made horror game. It's such an incredible story. It's just great. So, I am playing this on a PS2 emulator, and the funny thing is I'm actually playing with a keyboard. I managed to change up the keys around and try to get it to a PS2 controller like style. So. Yeah, I thought I hit the escape button, so we don't want that. So I'm just trying to mess around with these keys here real quick, if you guys don't mind. Alright, so Um, I'm not sure how far we're gonna get into the first part. Maybe if this goes on for an hour, I think that'll probably be good enough. But I don't know. Let's just see how good we do. But I'll keep explaining why this game means so much to me and why I really love this game. And also, by the way, this is actually the director's cut edition, I believe. I think it is. I don't know. I think it would say on the bottom. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this is the director's edition because it has this sub scenario, Born from a Wish. But we're gonna be playing right now on the main scenario, which is Letter from Silent Heaven. And I'll kind of explain through. I don't want to spoil anything just yet because I've beaten this game quite a lot of times. And just for video quality time's sake, we're just gonna go on easy on all. So let us begin and dive into this great, incredible story. So when I was about probably around 7 or 6 or so, I found my dad had this game. We never played it, but it always seemed so unique to me. It was like any other game I really ever seen or really played. Just like the whole monsters and stuff you see on the cover and the flashlight in the town. It really triggered me. Like I was like, what is this game? And we had the strategy guide book for this game as well. And I looked through all that and the monsters and stuff, and I was like terrified of this game. Like I was afraid. So I was really afraid of this game. So, and I was confused when I finally got to play, when I actually got the courage enough to play this game and play myself. I was still like really creeped out. I was scared because of all the sounds and stuff and whatnot. But I was also very, like, really just wondering what is all happening with these scenes that we just saw. Like James right now is in this bathroom, like talking to himself, asking, like, is his wife Mary, who we are actually, well, I'll let the game explain, because I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't played this game. I mean, it's about probably 2000, I don't know, probably around 2001. So I'll probably say about, probably about 18 years old. So that's an incredible game, though. So I'm gonna shut up real quick so that way you guys can hear this really cool little background of what's happening and stuff. And I think you guys will. So I'll be right back, right?
In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Alright, so that was a little bit of a background story of what our main goal is, and of course we are looking for Mary, which James just explained that she died about 3 years ago, and he's kind of wondering, it's like, I got this letter from her, and she died, how is she writing a letter to me, so, It kind of really builds on what's all really happening and why the stuff is happening to James, and it's so well goddamn done. It's just, oh my lord, this game is just incredible. Again, it's just story, just everything that builds into it's incredible. It's sad. It is. I mean, when people say this is a extremely sad horror game, and they're not lying. And this fog, I swear to God, this used to scare the shit out of. Like this music right here in this pathway. When I was young, when I first played this game, scared the living shit. I swear to God, I'm not even kidding. It scared me, but I had the courage to go on because I really wanted to see what was really lying in the game. You know, because fun fact, I wasn't really allowed to play this game until I was about like probably around like 8 or so. So I wasn't really like allowed to play. Like, I was allowed to play other games. Like, I guess I was allowed to play. I just didn't know if Dad. My father always told me that it never worked or something. Like, he just wanted to sell it, but I don't know. So now, if you guys are probably wondering, like, why didn't I not just like record this from like the PC version of the game, or where's in HD, or the HD collection? Well, first of all, the HD collection sucks fucking donkey dicks. So this will be here. Okay. So we're just saving right here. It's just the HD version. I have it on the PS3. I beat it quite a few times. I'm trying to get all the trophies and stuff. Because believe it or not, I really do want to do a review on all these games, like 1 through 4 at least. Maybe some of the other ones that came out later, which are not that great, in my opinion. If you like it, that's totally fine. That's your opinion. But it's just, in my opinion, I do not like those games. They're not that great. They're not as good as this. Or like the main 4 are possibly one of my favorite horror games right there. And I'd love to do all of them in a review. So, but right now we're going to be playing this. So, let's see. I think we're going to meet a new character right here in this very lost, creepy-looking fog. And honestly, this fog is incredible. I still cannot imagine. Never mind. I'm going to shut up.
Excuse me,
I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay,
It's...
I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone.
Who is it?
Someone... very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
Alright, so this was Angela. I think she'll say that later, but I just want to play a little quick cutscene real quick to show you. There's two little extra cutscenes you actually talk with her again, so let's check them out real quick.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Sure is quiet here, huh?
I guess.
Oh, you're just standing at the tombstone. Like, are you alright? Like, I don't think you're really looking for your mother.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Sure is quiet here, huh?
I guess.
I think that's the second one. Alright, here.
Aren't you looking for someone?
That's
right. It just walks out basically. That's right, bitch. You know I am. Alright, now we actually get to go on this continuing on the long pathway to the town of Silent Hill. So if you guys haven't not noticed what Silent Hill, this is, Silent Hill 2 is a psychological horror game. So it's something really shocked me. Like, this is like, wow, this is amazing. Like, you know, it's just the monsters and a lot of the characters that they really represent something from James, and that will kind of be a little more explained as I go on. You know, so it's really well done. I really wanted to say it all right now, but I really don't want to spoil the whole entire game. I mean, there's still like a whole entire huge game in front, you know, ahead of us. So. Sorry if it doesn't look that high of quality and stuff. I really tried to get in the best picture quality I could, but I really didn't want to mess anything up before I started recording this, so we're just going to deal with this noise effects and stuff on screen. I didn't beat this game on the emulator yet, so if I did, I would be able to turn off the noise effect, which is like the little pixel stuff on the screen. I would say that I kind of rather prefer to play without the noise effect on. It just kind of makes it a little more sharp, like a little more clear, you know. But if you like to play with it, that's totally cool. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Oh, we're gonna walk through this gate. And also another thing about the original version and the director's cut version about this is that the loading screens and stuff, they're all different and stuff. Like hit like pause and stuff, it like kind of like shifts around like a melting wave. That's kind of cool. Also, the Xbox version of this game that was ported on there was called Relentless Streams, excuse me. And yeah, it's basically this version of this game. Just that's, yeah, I don't know. But there is some flaws in that one, I would say. Nothing too bad, but just a little bit of flaws. And it's also in the HD collection, but that's just honestly, if you really just want to give it a shot. In my opinion, I used to kind of enjoy playing the HD collection. It was because it was possibly the cheapest way to really play Silent Hill 2 and 3. I have 2 and 3 on the PS2 and 4 on the Xbox, and I also own the original on the PlayStation, which is like the physical CDs and stuff. I just usually put the first one on my PS3 because, you know, it looks really nice in HD. It really looks really damn good. So, but, you know, this is the HD collection. It's just, you know, I didn't really notice all the flaws and stuff until I finally played like the original. I'm like, oh wow, this is missing a lot of stuff. You know, the fog's really not great. I mean, there's like hardly any fog really at all. Like all this stuff that we're seeing right here, just gone. I don't know why they want to put that, like, I don't know. And so, but that's why we're gonna just play this version, because I feel like it's one of the easier ones that I kind of get a hold of. So we have some blood trails on them. Are these marks blood? I love how James is like standing there, not even like turning. Some kind of figure is just walking in the shadow. I don't know why you gonna that shadow just now. So I know before we head into the really first main level, which is the apartment complex in this game, we're going to be doing a little exploring around in the town. I know that you just got to go, you know, where to get the key and stuff to enter, but I want to get like all the health kits, you know, supplies and stuff you can get, ammo. Even though this is on easy, so we probably won't really need those much, but, you know, it kind of gives you a better rating of you know, finding all, you know, items and stuff. Like, you know, I know in the HD collection there's like trophies and stuff you do. You know, like 575% of all the items in the game. You know, so you know, and it's not really hard in these games to find all the items. They kind of put it out pretty easily. And also, as you can like tell on James, his head will actually kind of like try to aim towards like the object that, you know, like the item you can pick up. You know, that's kind of nice actually. And same thing in 3 and 4, I believe, which was very nice. So, and we can definitely tell that this probably thing that's walked down into this alleyway. We're gonna go in here. I'm probably. Alright, never mind. I was gonna say something about, you know, game development. Hopefully Soon. I know I said on Satanic Blade Studios channel that I would be about a month ago when we moved. I was gonna do a house tour update. Hopefully I'll get that out soon. But big news is that we are actually moving again. I know it's been a month we've been living in the house, but it's a little harder to kind of live there. I mean, it's a really nice little house. I think you guys will like it in the video. It's just so much. It's a long drive and stuff back and forth to it. So we just, you know, gas money, and we also get on a turnpike, so that's kind of giving us money right there to spend. And you know, it's just a little hard, and you know, it's just far from home, and so, you know, so we're kind of gonna move. We're gonna move back up into our town. Around the town area where we kind of used to live. Well, not really in the neighborhood or anything. It would be more uptown, kind of like in a nice little town, not like a city or nothing. So, you know. But I'll definitely get a video out before we do move, because the landlord that we know over there, that's new house that we're going to move to, he's fixing up a lot of things right now. It's just a lot of the walls need replaced, ceilings need replaced, so I think it'll be nice. So I'll get that out a little bit. I'll do an update video on our game that we're creating. I have unfortunately kind of sad news to say, but you know, let's get out this game. Let's be happy right now. So we have this very strange noise coming from this bridge way through, I guess. I don't know. And I don't know how James has not noticed the thing back there. It's just kind of like sitting there. I don't know what it is. Just eating that thing? What is that? Oh, I thought it was shit. Ugh. That is... That sounds like... God damn. That ass, though. That ass. Oh. Yeah, there you go, Cam. Ripped off that plank. Fight that bastard. And one hit. What the hell? I think this is a cutscene that's playing, audio cutscene that's playing over. Okay. I think I fixed it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there. Oh yeah. There's my voice. I don't know what happened.
Broken? What the?
Jam?
I better take it anyway. I might need it.
I'm gonna need this broken ass radio. Okay, just look at James's mouth. Like, do you guys see that? I'll try to see if I can put like a replay or like an arrow just to like look at there at that scene. But like for some reason I have to like he's not talking. His mouth kind of like just moving, like back and forth, like I don't know why. It was a bug or something. That is alright. Probably didn't. They didn't really probably see that during development. So now we finally got a weapon, and now we know that this town is actually dangerous, because it actually has these weird fuck monster things. I don't know. Skin monster-like things, I guess. Looks like their skin is, like, covering up their body. Jesus! Wow. Fight me like a man. Yeah, stomp on their head, James. That'll do it. Come back here. Oh, I think he's... Oh, wait, no. He's still swarming around. That's like the one thing I always had a problem with these guys is when they swarm around. Kind of annoying. You kind of need the gun to really kind of go out. Sorry if I'm kind of fucking right now. It's just I'm trying to use the keyboard and it's a little different. Kind of a little cramping on my hand, but it's alright, it's alright. I'll get used to it. It's all good. It's all good. You know, it's those games that you know that's mostly tries to use the D-pad. But I do years to come later, I actually realized that you can just switch between analog and I thought it was on that, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of so used to using the D-pad with this game. You know, it just makes it feel a little better. I would say, you know. I don't know. And I guess everybody just has their things that they prefer. So, all right. We're gonna check our map. So we're gonna be wanting to go to the bar first, but we're gonna be checking around. We're not gonna be able to go down on South Street. Well, we couldn't go down there, but that little like white line transway is blocked, and Harris, something street. It's hard to kind of Nelly Street. You know, it's hard to like kind of read it like when it's like going upwards. You know, so we're gonna be checking around a little bit into town. Like I said before, we're gonna be getting some goodies because you never really know when we're gonna need them. You know. What is this? Okay. And I'm not really too sure if I'm really gonna like. I know there's multiple endings in this game. Like there's like about 4 main ones and like 2 side extra ones, I believe. I don't know. I am trying to get those endings on the PS3 for the trophies and stuff. So because I'm halfway there. I think I'm about like 40%. So most of all the really harder stuff is kind of completed. Just to kind of get it out of the way. So there's nothing over there, but there is a first aid kit over here that we're gonna probably want to take with us, just in case. There we go. And we're gonna. Don't believe there was anything down that way. Besides just the cars blocking the road and stuff. So we're not really be able to go that way. That one's just going back the way we came from. I don't really think we need to go back that way because there's really nothing else for us. And sorry if I really don't say all the monsters' names. Because some of them I don't really know. I know some of them, but I don't know all the other ones. So, alright, so we're going to be heading towards actually one of the areas. Do we go to the burger? Right, alright, so we're heading down towards that way. That's kind of going to give us a little clue of where to find the keys. And believe it or not, when I first played this game, I always had a hard time finding this key because I could not like understand like how am I supposed to get into the apartment building until I like finally realized they were supposed to go into this trailer and like go like on a little treasure hunt basically. So I'm like, alright. So let's see. I think some stuff over here. We're gonna check around for, you know, just in case. Kind of do a little loop-de-loop right here. Don't believe there's anything over there, but I do know there's some stuff over here. I think, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, there it is. First aid kit, which is always very, very nice to have in these horror survival games. I don't know. Like, I get it, it's a survival horror game, it kind of feels a little different. I don't know. Yeah, this is man. Mostly like by Resident Evil. So, like, I get they're 2 different kind of game series, but I don't know, this doesn't feel too much like trying to survive. It's like, in this one, well, mostly a lot of survival, it doesn't really feel like it's more just like trying to survive the horror and stuff. It's more of just like the story that's really trying to give you, and everything's so dark and like the dark story about this town. everything about it, it's just so damn good, you know. It's very good. I don't know to me that pose right there that James was ready to do. It looks when he's about ready to run. It looks like he's trying to take a mid or shit. Like I mean, maybe the man, maybe he can't like open one of these doors up. Maybe there's a toilet in there, but maybe he wants to be a gentleman and not break in. Nobody's owning probably the place. Nobody's here anymore, so I don't think nobody give a shit. But he maybe he wants to be a gentleman, so maybe he just wants to take a shit outside. No, there's nothing over there. So I know you probably think I was like, "White nerd, why are you not just hitting L1 L2 R2 R1? Goddamn. To like this turn around real quick. That's because I don't have those inputted. See, because I just couldn't really find the really comfortable keys. All right, so here's our first little clue that we're gonna need. There's a memo laying on the sofa. I'll wait at Bar Nellie's. Whenever you want to pronounce it. So, and then we got a circle right there, so that kind of indicates that we need to go with this. Like often, it's my own map. There's a save point, but we're gonna skip that. And about the endings, we're just gonna get the one ending that we get. I know there's multiple endings you get in this game, as I said before, but we're just gonna go with the one that we get because I think it's just like certain things to do in the game, like the more damn I don't know. It's all kind. Yeah, I kind of have to look it up. I think out of most of them, I think I got 2. I would say. The PS3, I got the normal ending, or like the free to leave ending, and the rebirth ending, which is kind of a creepy ending. That when I first witnessed, I'm like, it was kind of creepy to me. So. But, and also, I'm sorry if I'm getting sidetracked. When I said the HD collection would probably be a little cheaper than buying a physical copy of, just on the PS2 or something, which are probably going to be the more expensive ones, because they're the original, like for Silent Hill 2 and 3. I don't know. For both of the games, I spent about both $50 on them, so you want to add that up, I don't know. I'm not good with math, guys, so don't like tell me, why the hell are you not adding up? Why did you not tell us that, bro? It's like, well, because I'm not very good with math, okay? And when I'm playing video games, I really don't feel like I need to do math while playing fucking video games, alright? Like, jeez, get off my back. Sheesh. Alright, so there's a memo here. It says, a torn memo is on the ground. Run away. Run away, James, like you so fucking can. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Sorry. Run away, run away, run away. Sorry, I can't really do that long for that. I can do not very long to do that because that really hurts my voice. If you're going to try to fight them, the most important thing is to relax. It's dangerous to fire a gun while you're all crazy with fear. Take good aim and then squeeze the trigger, and don't forget to finish them off. I think most of those creatures can be killed, even if they're not tougher than people. Tougher than people. Sorry, excuse me. There's that guy that probably seems attracted to the light. That's why people who need light to see are their natural prey. They also react strongly to sound. If you want on living, you better off just sitting in the dark and staying quiet. But even that won't save you. So what this basically saying is that this kind of references when you have a flashlight in the radio, enemies will actually be attracted towards that. And I started to actually realize that while I was playing this, that they react with the light and the radio. So you turn off the radio and turn off your light, they're not gonna be able to find James in the dark, and that's kind of cool. I saw those demons; they were there, I'm certain, but my friend says he didn't see them, didn't see anything. If that's true, does that mean that what I saw was an illusion? Whatever that demon that ate human beings was real, or whatever it just was, it was just some kind of hallucination that my mind dreamed up. Sorry. One thing I know for sure is that I am beyond all hope. Yeah, the guy didn't really do that good. Here's the memo pad. So, if you're going to write anything I learned so far, maybe that will help you out. If you're reading this, probably means I'm already dead. Okay, so, and I mean, you know, he's online. I mean, you know, he's maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just taking a nap. You know, maybe he's just tired. I'm tired. You know, I'm kind of tired. It's already midnight. I'm still playing Silent Hill 2. You know. Also, if you guys like if you guys played any of the Silent Hill games, and let me know down in the comments if you actually like to play Alone in the Dark too. It's one of my favorite things about playing the Silent Hill games like these. Mostly 1 to 4 is playing them alone in the dark, because it gives more of a creepy fear. You know, it makes it feel a little more creepy. You know? That's one way to think. All right, so we're gonna head down to Nellie's bar, and then I think we're gonna go down Martin Street. So I think we're down. All right, so yeah, we're down Nellie Street, so that's why it's called Nellie's bar. It's down on Nellie Street, so of course, yeah. So here we go. Here we are. Camera angle is kind of focusing at the door to kind of give the player a, it's like, oh, here it is, you know, just in case you're missing it. Because there's so many other doors in this game. There's a map here. You know, it's like, oh, well, which one do you go to? Let's read the fucking map, I guess. Alright. So it kind of gives you an indication that we gotta kind of go through the apartment complex because the roads are blocked off and stuff and whatnot. What's that symbol on Martin Street? And it seems like a question mark, James. You don't know what a question mark is? That's okay, you dumbass. James will be such a fucking dumbass. Fucking question mark. I copied it onto my own map. Sorry. Alright, alright, so here's double the hole here. It's gone now. Okay. Must have been fixed or something. I guess. I don't know. Don't ask me. I didn't do anything to it. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so now we got that. Let's open back up our map. We're gonna head towards Martin Street, as I said. And this is where we're gonna find our key. I think we'll be good enough to enter the apartment complex, which is one of my favorite all-time Silent Hill locations. I do not know why. I think it's just creepy. It's dark, and that's where you also get the flashlight, and you also meet one of my favorite monsters in any horror video game. That's, of course, the mannequin. And these things, I swear to God, man, creep me the hell out as a child. I was so scared of these things. I flip over to the page where it gives you, like, all the monsters and stuff. Those things scared me, okay? I'm serious. I even had a bad nightmare about those things. Yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy. Alright, so we just picked up a whole drink and we're gonna go all the way down here. There's going to be a monster on this jet. Yeah, you can see him under there. He's just squirming his head around. I think he might be having a seizure. You right there, man? Yeah, there he goes. Back here. Yeah, it's not even worth it. So, if you kind of look at it, this model actually does look like the monster that's laying out there. It kind of did take me some time to realize that, but I think that's just what it is with the head and stuff. So, I got the apartment key. So, I mean, yeah, let's just ignore the fact that this guy's the way. Did you probably do this? Probably wish. Alright, so let's head towards the apartment complex because the gate is locked. And we can't really get in without this. Do I just go back? I went backwards there for a second. I itched my eye and I couldn't see. Excuse me. I don't know, for some reason, like, when this game gets dark and stuff, and I'm, like, just playing at night, when I kind of get really tired, I'm playing this game really late into the night, it's really hard for me to stay up because of how dark the game is. It's like, I know, like, well, why do you want to, like, sleep, like, why do you want to fall asleep with, like, this eerie stuff, like, this game on? But it's like, it just, with all the things that are happening, it's like, why would you want to sleep with it? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I just go into, like, a, room, it's quiet, it's dark, I save my game, I'm just like, I think I'm going to do it that or something. There's been times I fell asleep with this game on. No trespassing. Yeah, fuck the law. We going in here anyways. All like nobody's gonna give a shit because nobody's here. Here we... Oh, laugh, it says level 1, the apartment. Like the game, the house I played about, 2 years probably now, I guess I would say. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Which was a pretty, very creepy, clicker game. So this is, there's a safe hat, and there is a health drink, and I still remember, me throwing my mouse in terror, because I did jump, like, the game jump scared me that bad. I literally, like, jumped and, like, threw my mouse across the room. Surprisingly, it actually still works good. Alright, so we're going to want to go in here, on the, second floor, or, yeah, that would say it's the second floor, right? It's too dark to read the map. And it might not look that dark, but I think it's just because this is, a, HD kind of TV. You'll be able to see more, because, you know, the backlighting is not like on the old CRT TVs that, you know, yeah, so. That's kind of why it's a little easier to see everything. But, you know, when you do get the flashlight, it does make a big difference. Helps out a lot. Right down here. Now, on my PS2, I actually did find a like little HAM slot thing made by Hyperkin, and I played this game a lot with that on, and it fixed like that backlight issue, so it's like really hard to see everything in the dark. Even with the brightness all the way up like this, it's still hard to see. But it makes the flashlight look so much nicer. So, I got a flashlight. Dear God, there it is. Just a mannequin, but close. You want a piece of me? Light off. Light on, light off, light on, light off. Let's see if this is I don't think it's full. Ah, bitch. Don't fucking hit me. Bitch. I hate the way they move. I think it's just the way these mannequins are moving. So I think that's what really creeped me the fuck out. And I don't really think people would blame me when I say that because, you know, they're just creepy. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Accidentally clicked on something. I accidentally opened up the Windows tab thing. Alright. So, now that this was our main goal in this area is, two things, is getting a new enemy and also getting a useful item that we're going to be using a lot throughout the game, and that's of course the flashlight. And I guess I should have said this before, but the radio is kind of useful. Even though I usually like to turn it off mostly, but just for the video's sake, I'll keep it on. I can't get this door open there. Well, I guess I'll look on that one. Alright, so I think we'll want to go in here, because I do believe that there's a few, about 3 monsters or so in here. It just depends on what difficulty you play on. I don't know why that's going to show for the wall, but it's alright. You know, I can definitely tell Team Silent, the guys that made this, they definitely worked pretty hard with this flashlight. So I'm not gonna really judge when it goes like through walls and shit. You know, that's just not right of me to do. Excuse me, hold on. It's really bothering me. So if I play a little weird real quick, it's itching. I'm like holding on the pause keys. I got handgun bullets. Okay, there we go. Alright, sorry about that. Give it 1 minute. Let's fix my keyboard up so I'm not hurting my wrist or anything. So the last thing I want to get is carpal tunnel again from just playing on my fucking keyboard. Because when I used to do those Fortnite live streams and stuff, I used to get carpal tunnel from like holding, like this is the way I had the mouse and stuff, and the keyboard. I didn't have a desk or anything in my room or anything, so I was just mostly playing from the PS4 with the keyboard on my bed and the mouse on my bed. You know, I got creative with it. You know, so that's a good thing. You know, I kind of wanted to see how good it would work. That was pretty much one of the games that I knew that would work with that. So there's nothing in here, and there's only one monster. So I just playing on easy. But if we're playing on normal, there'll be a mannequin down here and stuff. There's more monsters and stuff. A little more tougher, and even on hard, which I do like that playing on mode. The monsters are a lot faster than you. I would say like they're pretty much a little more fast. I don't know if they're faster than James, but I would say they're pretty fast. So Dun, dun, dun. It's like a beat. Alright, now we'll be able to go up here to the 3rd floor, because we need that flashlight to trigger a, item to appear up here. Let's just listen to this music. Jesus Christ, that music fucking creeps me the hell out. Just like sitting in the dark and one just listening to that music, oh my lord. There's a key on the ground, on the other side of the bars. If I stretch my arm, I just might be able to reach it. Or you can just use the wooden plank thing. And you can see over in that area right there, you can see a foot of a kid. Which we're going to learn to see what her name is. Alright, it's Laura, so if you guys weren't sure about that, that's what her name is. She kicks it 'cause she's a little brat. A little shit.
Hey, wait! Damn it.
Hey, wait! Damn it. I love how his voice acting has changed. I can't reach it no matter how. Hey, seriously, James, you have that wooden plank. Just use that. But I guess that would kind of defeat the purpose of going around the whole entire building and, you know, finding all the puzzles and whatnot. But who's that kid? We're gonna go down this way. Seems like it's a little more darker down this hallway than the other one, so. I don't know, maybe it's like when you turn the flashlight on, it kind of gives like a more darker, like, shadow thing effect around the, area. I don't know, maybe around the flashlight, I don't know. I'm just blabbing my mouth. Alright, so we're gonna go in here because we're gonna get, the second weapon, which I'll probably equip later on. I don't think I want to waste my bullets right now. There's nothing in here but just bullet holes in the wall. Just a gun and a shopping cart. I really do not know how that got there. It's a shopping cart. What is this doing here? Ah, that's a good point, James. Somebody just really, like that shopping cart. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna take this home like it's my pet. Don't mind me. I'm just taking my pet for a walk. That's a shopping cart. People look at, like, neighbors in this apartment complex are like, I think this guy like a drug dealer or something? Is he doing drugs? I like a shopping cart being a pet, but I don't know. Who am I to judge, you know? As a kid, I used to have a pet potato. I literally drew a face and stuff on it. Yeah, I even wrapped it up in a blanket, like I cared like it was my own child. I think it died. It got rotten. What was that? Some kind of noise north of here. I really love that James can just tell which direction a noise came from. That is pretty damn clever. Alright, so that door is locked. And I do know which doors are open and locked, so we won't be wasting time out doing that. Now we finally get to meet our first encounter with this big fuck over here. That's of course Pyramid Head, if you guys don't know. Which is actually James. Well, it kind of represents, he represents James as, you know, he's based. James is based Pyramid Head. The pyramid over his head is actually the things that are blocking out the guilt and bad things, thoughts and stuff. Oh my lord. There's blood on the TV. What's up? Who cut him? I don't know. Blood inside this stuff. Huh. There's a pyramid thing out there. Who knows? Alright, so we're gonna take this. Room 202. We're gonna check. Sure if there is anything over here. But the reason why we're gonna take this with us because we gotta go back out here to room 202, and you can tell right now Pyramid Head is gone. He was only there just that moment in time when that, you know, you trigger the cutscene with the key and stuff. I think this is right over here. There we go. This room was very creepy. It's too dark to tell for sure, but I think there's something on the other side of this wall. The hole. We'll investigate. Yeah, sure. What's that green slime shit? something like in there. This always kind of got me nervous. Like, what the hell's in there? I'm like, oh god, am I gonna die? Am I gonna have to do something? Ugh. But no, this is a key. Got the clock key. There's a bunch of butterflies and stuff. I don't know what that's all about. Looks like the door's like, why is this like closed up for? That is very unique, I guess. That red light, what that? It's just that red light use is creepy. Alright, so now we got the clock key. We're gonna head back towards the room with the dead guy in it that was just murdered. So, like the way I'm looking at the body, it kind of seems like it feels like he was shot me. I don't know, like this is the way the blood splattered on the teeth. I don't know. Alright. Some ridding over here. I do know this puzzle. I know how to solve this one. I used to have trouble. Henry Miller Scott. Okay. The clock stopped at 101 and 15 seconds. Okay. The faceplate is closed and it is locked. I can't touch the needles of this clock like this. So that's why we kind of need a clock key. But real quick, we're gonna read the text over here. There is writing on the clock. Scars from the past show move the nail that stops time. We can't push it just yet because we have to open up the clock. That's of course what we need the clock key for. I used the clock key. Good job, James. You did good. You got to explain to me that you used the clock key. Alright. So the trick to this is we just need to get the small hand on the 9 and the big hand around 10 or 15. Round and around 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 and there we go. Round this like round 10 or like round 2 or 3 or so, which is I'm just gonna say this 2 or like 3 around those areas. That's what we need to do, and then you'll hear the little click sound, and that's when you can push this. And would you assume like if this was an apartment complex, wouldn't they like fix that like right for like the wall? It's not even a hole. It's more like just a tear in the like wall. Looks like a lock's broken. Damn. Lock's broken. Any goodies in here? Excuse me, coming through. Save point. There we go. Alright, so now we get to go on to the second part of the apartment. Well, kind of like, I guess. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to say that. Oops. I don't think it really matters. Oh wait, man, I did do it right. Wait, no. No, that was the one. Alright, so this is... Let's see, where is ours? Okay. There we go. Alright. So now we get to go around to get the key that Laura kicked away from James just to be a little brat. But, we will have to do that in the next episode of Silent Hill 2 Let's Play. So if you guys enjoy the video, let me know down below. If you guys want me to keep doing this, I'll be more gladly to do this in other games. I have some cool ideas for videos I want to try to get done. A lot of cool stuff that I'm really excited to do and show you guys. And yeah, I'm extremely tired. It's already about midnight. Like a half an hour, probably to like almost 1. I'm tired. I had to get up early, and yeah. So we're gonna find just a call here because it is really late. I need to get this video uploading throughout the night. Hopefully I can get it done here and there, blah blah blah. So, anyways, thanks guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.